Hello friends! Today I'll show you the best way to progress in Stalcraft X. If you're new to the exclusion zone, here's a quick intro. Stalcraft X is a unique MMORPG FPS inspired by the legendary Stalker series. You can join various factions, battle other players in PvP, or enjoy PvE content like artifact hunting and resource trading. Now that you're up to speed, let's dive into getting started right. To get a solid start, I suggest registering with a referral link. You can find these on GameCodeCity or in the description of this video. You'll receive a bonus after completing the tutorial. Just a starter kit, but way better than starting with nothing. You can also find links on the official Stalcraft Discord. A quick tip: avoid codes starting with FRND. Those are player referrals and everyone has one. If you want, you can share your own referral code with a friend to give you both bonuses, but that's totally up to you. Once registered, go ahead and enter this promo code, currently the only one active in the game. This code will give you paint leaves, an upgrade kit, a bulletproof charm, 15 black presents, a small set of black chips, and a boost kit. The tutorial won't impact anything in the game, so breeze through it however you like. After that, pick the faction that interests you or that aligns with a group you're aiming to join, like choosing Stalkers if you want to join Dawn. This choice won't drastically change the gameplay, so don't stress over it even if you see videos claiming the best faction is. It's really all about personal preference. Here's a pro tip: take every side quest and complete them to earn reputation points, which will unlock extra storage shelves in your stash. Follow the story until you're sent to the Outskirts, but don't rush to leave. Finish up the remaining swamp quests first to reach reputation level 5. As for item trades, save those for the Outskirts, where resources are easier to farm. The only item worth trading in the swamp is the Shorty 590 Outskirts, a top-tier shotgun for your second slot that will be useful even in later faction quests. Once in the Outskirts, grab all the side quests and work through the main storyline until you're sent to either the factory or the bar. Here, you'll choose between medics or fanatics, and you'll want to stick with whichever one you choose. This choice mostly affects farming efficiency. Fanatics, for example, have additional enemies in some areas, leading to more resources, but the difference is small. Choose what feels best for you. Don't waste time crafting the Blintick detector. You'll get a better one through the story. Save your tools and spare parts for later, and if you upgrade gear now, keep it at tier 4 or 5 since higher levels won't make much difference yet. Also, save anomalous batteries from the swamp or Outskirts until you reach the bar or a faction base. They'll be essential for future artifact upgrades. When you reach the bar, consider your armor options. I recommend going with either the AO or exoskeleton line. Also, watch your spending. Don't buy consumables unless you really need them, and stash items in your personal storage. You'll want your cash for later. For quest guidance, check out YouTube guides. Start trading for containers across 2 branches, but stick with a backpack until the story ends. Soviet packs or duffel bags are cheap at auction. When you craft your first container or buy a backpack, don't rush to equip it with builds. They won't be super useful just yet. Pick whatever weapon class you prefer, but keep in mind that each weapon has specific attachments. Not all attachments work on every gun within a class, so get familiar with the options for your favorite weapon early on. When it comes to events, it's usually better to buy tradable crates instead of personal ones. Selling event crates will often net you more money, which you can then spend on good weapons instead of gambling for something useful. With an upgraded weapon and a trusty backpack, you're ready to move forward in the storyline to the pit or forest. There, you'll receive the SAK-1 and candle components needed for crafting the Buryat. In southern zones, it's best to farm with beginner-level gear. With the high competition, top-tier gear can be quickly lost. Also, start farming 125 alpha beacons now. It's tedious but totally worth it since it'll save you a lot of trouble in the higher levels. The swamp and Outskirts are the best places for alpha beacons. Once you've gathered the 125 alpha beacons, store them in your stash and begin upgrading your gear and attachments along your preferred path. Most quests are straightforward, but if you're struggling with a boss, YouTube guides are very helpful. Before the story ends, I suggest doing the Porcupine RPD or Firebrand RPD quest to get a powerful weapon for the final boss, the Pseudo-Giant. What's next after the story? Don't rush to your faction's base just yet. Start farming beta beacons. You'll need 125 as soon as possible. For your faction choice, go with what appeals to you most. Once you reach the northern regions, you'll also need 25 gamma beacons, which you can easily farm in your faction's home area. After all this, you'll be fully prepared for artifact hunting. If you still need high-level armor, complete the faction storyline to earn a coupon. which you can trade for elite armor like the Saturn, AO6, Skiff 5, or Beast Hunter. Now you're fully geared up and ready for the next phase of the game. That's all for today. Subscribe to the channel to stay updated on promo codes and bonuses, and like the video if it helped you. Also, join our Telegram for even more codes and deals. Drop a comment to let us know which code you liked most or what kind of bonus you'd love to see next. I read and like every comment. Thanks, and see you next time.